What the fuck? Sorry. Fuck. Okay. All right. Done. Nice. Nice. All right. We're done. All right. Great. Okay. Final game. Here we go. Game number 5. Match point. Winner of this moves on to the finals. Team Z opens with B1, Gragoose. R1, R2, Zeri and Vi. And now, Miss Fortune and Leona are going to be picked up for Team Z. That is a non-consistent combo, actually. That is very bizarre. Braum, actually a really good pick here. Very bizarre. Champion choices. So the Gragas has anti-synergy with Miss Fortune. That is a really bizarre combo. That's really fucking weird. So Team Z has non-congruent champions. Malphite now getting banned away. Fiora now getting banned away as well. Wukong now banned away, as well as Jace. Okay, mid lane. Let's see. No, I mean, at this point, let's see. Okay, ooh, Sylas. I mean, you have Leona ult, and you do have Gragas ultimate. Okay, blind Sylas. So this is fine. I don't think Zayu is crazy enough to do things like Alawi. Like, Alawi is a freak of nature here in mid lane. If Zayu can pull out mid Alawi, I'm about to put on the Poland Sus remix. I'm kidding. I'm not, you know, like, what the fuck? But that would actually be kind of crazy. I mean, his champion pool is obviously pretty freaky. It's pretty freaky Friday, but I don't think it's that freaky. Okay, Heimerdinger actually being picked right now. Okay. So I wonder if that's Heimerdinger mid versus Sylas. Ooh. And that means, okay, Viego. Is that going to be locked? Viego being hovered. Kayle. Oh, Kayle versus Gragas. There's no stopping Kayle this game. If she gets online, it is all over. Kayn will end up being picked for Drew 2 game number 5. Proxy Kayn is going to be here. And this is really smart. This is a very immobile mid laner because Heimerdinger doesn't want to leave his turrets. And this is also, in the early stages of the game, a very immobile jungler in the Kha'Zix. So Very, very smart Kayn spot for the proxy Kayn strategy. Let's actually see how it's going to end up working. Now, I am curious, is he just going to end up going Rost, or will he actually commit to the Shadow Kayn variant? I think at the end of the day, the most problematic matchup here is in mid lane. Xayah really consistently utilizing this counter pick in order to get these really problematic matchups in mid lane, putting an enormous amount of pressure actually on Team VYS in the mid lane matchups. 2 games in a row now have just been absolute giga counters. We shall see. Oh my lord. All right, we are finally in the game. It is paused right now. We get to take a quick look at all the runes. Conqueror there on the Silas. Ribson with the first strike. First strike as well on Drew Toot. His Ghost Ignite on the Kayn. Wotus, or Woitus, I don't know how to actually say his ID. I wish that I actually knew. On the Leona. With the Aftershock. Deathless has the Lethal Tempo, Resolve Secondary. An interesting Pookie style going for Doran's Blade against Zeri Braum. Definitely doesn't make any sense because this isn't a lane where Pookie style is in any danger or any threat. There's no level 1 or level 2 all in that ever threatens Misfortune. So it really doesn't make any sense to have the Doran's Blade. It's actually just stunting Misfortune's Mythic by 1.5 minutes. And the way that you arrive at the 1.5 minutes is you add the amount of gold from the minion waves plus in-game timer, and you get the gold value of the Doran's Blade. So, okay. Now, I do think that Team VYS does have a massive draft advantage here in game number 5. But the question is going to be, can they weather the storm? Does Gragas have Futures Market? That's a question I'm curious about. As the Sapphire start. Okay, Silas trying to break Heimerdinger's turrets. And okay. We'll end up breaking one of them. But not before Xayah places another one of them down. So Drew Toot is going to get hit there by the Body Slam. Phase Rush now on the Gragas. QQ there by Drew Toot. Taking a very big trade. Doesn't get the first strike gold, though. Okay. QQ's in again. Misses 1 CS. Not the end of the world. Longsword plus refillable potion. Okay. Looks like Silas in mid lane. He has the D shield. What chat wants? What? What does that mean? What? Wait, where did you get that image? Wait, where does that image come from? Wait, send that to me on Discord. What? Ah, shit. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, that was pretty good. Alright. Okay. That was pretty good. Okay. And Drew 2. Oh, we can't make it out, even with the ghost. Oh, man. And now down in bottom lane, they're also not going to be able to do anything there. As VYS on the opposite side of the map, Leku now going to be considerably ahead of the Kayn. Oh, no. Oh, VYS. Oh, one more. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Just flash earlier. Oh, my. Gentlemen, we have a fucking emergency in mid lane. We have a fucking emergency. It is a disaster. Kha'Zix is 1-0-1. Deathless is getting shoved in. Oh my lord. Okay. And okay. Seems like bot lane just gonna end up taking a reset here. Drew 2 gonna hide out above his turret. And okay. He is going to manage to fade the gank. Does get a little bit more souls. He's managing to keep up in CS. Does have that tier on Kayn. He's finding it hard. Oh, man. Sylas really struggling here in mid to be able to approach against this Heimerdinger, and Xayah just keeps using these counter picks. It's really nice to see. Oh, they might actually have the kill here, and Drew 2 will pick up the kill. That's okay. Xayah doesn't panic. Doesn't actually drop the R right there. As Sylas goes in. Deathless underneath the turret right now. Has that call. It is stacking, and it looks like Misfortune is going to be going for the lethality right now. 1,000 gold lead. For Team Zay. Gragas with the Lost Chapter. Ionian Boots. A lot of ability haste right now. Drew 2 picks up the call. Sylas now with the Heimerdinger ultimate. As Ribson does get spotted out. So VYS at this stage of the game, realistically, he just wants to get to level 6 before he starts trying to make anything happen. He must know that Kha'Zix is here. And he does know. Wow, they're going to do it anyway. Heimerdinger has the ult. Drops it down, and it just doesn't matter. Because Braum is there. Deathless forced to back off of the turret, trying to get whatever he can in terms of CS. Drew2 on the top side, struggling to keep up against the Gragas right now. Oh, YS gotta be real careful as Kha'Zix might just get a double kill right here. He needs... Oh, passive ended up falling off. Can they get the stun? Can they get the stun? He gets the stun. Can he get the shutdown? Deathless will and... Wait, what? It wasn't a shutdown. What? Kha'Zix had 3... What? Kha'Zix had 3 kills. 1,500 gold deficit still in this game, and it's all inside of the jungle. And now he gets the bounty. That is so weird. I guess it needed some time to process. But it's all inside of the jungler. So as long as the Kha'Zix is down, things are going to be fine. Heimerdinger doing such a good job in the mid lane, keeping the Sylas underneath the turret, applying so much pressure, granting so much freedom, so much vision, allowed to just be gained on the sides of the map. This Kha'Zix just has absolute control, able to go wherever he pleases. This Dinger just able to do so much. Really, really good poke here by Zayu. A lot of harass. Some of the rockets are missing. Sylas doesn't really have any sustain. It's just his D shield that is managing to keep him alive. Drew2 trying to hang on. He's down almost 20 CS at this point. Still, the 1,500 gold lead, it is staying pretty stable. Kha'Zix now with that Rift Herald, he probably wants to bring it bottom. He wants to give it to the Misfortune. And it looks like Sylas, he needs to just make sure that he doesn't break mentally from the pressure being put on him in mid lane. Almost has that teleport available. Has about a quarter remaining on it. As, oh no, Braum might be caught. Robert Twos looking to try to get the passive on the Leona. Not quite able to. She doesn't have level 6 yet. Sylas comes over, wards the brush. They know that Kha'Zix is on the blue. Ultimate goes out onto Robson. Now, Leona doesn't have 6, but Sylas is able to use her ultimate. That's going to be a kill for YS. As the Misfortune ultimate, not going to be enough to break down the door. Rift Herald going to be used in mid lane. They are trying to accelerate Zayu yet again as YS. Oh! Robson! Robson, I don't know how to say it, man. Was able to get in front of the Vi and interrupt her Q dash. Things have gone to hell in a handbasket as, okay, Deathless looking for lethal, maybe, but oh, Leona is back, and Deathless now not respecting the reset. Tier 2 boots on the Leona, and that's going to be another kill going over to Team XAY as the top lane matchup is also just totally neutralized yet again. Drew2 not going to be able to do anything on this pick. And the mid lane dynamic is just controlling the entire game. Really good utilization of counter picks. Really have to hand it to Zayu. Very, very, very well done in this series. He did it in so many of the games, honestly. It was really a mid lane kingdom in a lot of the games. Even the Ahri game, right? He was up 30 CS. He was up several turret plates. They managed to come back and win that one. And really, it was only the Annie versus the Nautilus game. And even in that game, you might recall, Zayu found the solo kill as Nautilus versus Annie, which is very, very, very bizarre. So really, the series very, very, very large mid deficit or mid gap that was present. It's true too. Gonna get his recall canceled. Almost a 4,000 gold lead in the jungle for Team Robson. Oh my lord. $3,000 gold lead right now. Wait, what? Oh, I guess the gold thing was actually wrong. Okay, the gold score thing was the gold thing. Okay, yeah. See, it's having some bugs. All right, never mind. It's having some bugs. Actually, it's 2,500 gold lead right now for Team Zay. Game is still looking extremely doomed. Rod of Ages on the Silas. Zeri, it's going to be a while until she comes online. Now, they do still have the team comp advantage in the later stages of the game. Also, not sure how long it's going to take for Drew Toot to come online. And, oh, they're... Up for Wysick. Drew Toot can't be there. He doesn't have the teleport available to him. He took the Ghost. He took the Ignite. Has the Yumu's Ghost Blade. But just look at this Heimerdinger. Ghosting. Trying to get a kill. Not going to be able to. And Robson just going to be there. Able to use the Q. Brings down the Kayn. The stopwatch was there. Otherwise, Drew 2 would have been able to use the Umbral Trespass and get the kill onto Zayu. And Zayu just endlessly shoving this mid lane over and over. There's just no answer, but hold on! There's the answer! As Silas gets a kill. It is traded, though. Kill assist. It also does come at the expense of Silas using his flash, so... Seems more like a tilt play than anything. Would not say that that is a victory by any means, as, oh my lord, Kha'Zix just bullying the Vi at this point. Sunderer. On the Vi, they're even in jungle camp. The gold lead, I mean, it just tells a completely different story. And also, yet again, guys, for like the third game in the series, look at the turrets. All of Team Zay's turrets are essentially untouched. And a lot of it just has to do with the dynamic of how a lot of the lanes are going. The blind Silas here did just end up getting punished. And the jungler, I mean, the 2v2 stuff would just have to be played out differently. Heimerdinger should never be allowed to set up his turrets the way that he did at level 1. That should never be a thing. And I think this is just something that, like, as a team, you know, they've only been playing together like a few days. They don't play any scrims outside of this and stuff. I think these aren't things that they're actively like thinking about. It is 17 minutes, by the way. Drew Toot still does not yet have Transform. Braum misses R. Second Dragon goes over to Team Zay. Silas misses the ultimate. 6,000 gold lead. Bottom tier 2 about to be raised. Robson about to get even bigger. Riftchild's going to charge into the turret. Mid tier 2 now. Also going to fall. The gold lead just gets wider and wider. Call still not completed yet for Dr. Toot. All right, Drew 2 finally picks up a kill on to Leku. Leku does not have teleport available, so maybe Drew 2... Well, misfortune is there. Drew 2 can E away. Assumes that MF maybe would follow him and maybe use Make It Rain, check the brushes. Drew needs 2 waves to complete his call. Does he finally have Transform, is the question. 18 minutes. Another turret does end up getting captured. 7,000 gold lead here. X-Tech Dragon coming up in 3 minutes. Very important Drake. I just don't see how VYS are even ever going to be able to contest that Dragon. You just look at the item difference between the two teams. Edge of Night already there on Kha'Zix. He's such a beefy boy. Edge of, Everfrost. Cosmic Drive almost there on Gragas as his second item. He's going to have so much ability haste with the Ionian boots. Stormrazor plus Yumu's very weird itemization from Pookie style. Not really sure what the logic is on it. Drew Toot recalls, has the Monomune, also call complete. And it looks like he's transforming. And he will transform. Shadow Cane is unleashed. But the issue is this is a 19-minute Shadow Cane. Let's actually see what's going to be able to happen here. Team XAY methodically moving around the map. They're playing very, very collected. Get the top tier 2. No more outer turrets remaining right now. VYS, a lot of standing gold to collect. They are down 6 turrets. 6. That is, I mean, it's such a disgusting amount. And the other problem is that all the turrets are so healthy. But one really, really good miracle fight, I don't know how, but one miracle fight, they'll probably end up capturing at least 2 or 3. Now, here they are, starting up the Baron. It doesn't even seem like... Wow, they're... Alright, good night. 20-minute Baron, brought to you by Heimerdinger and Kha'Zix. Goes down almost instantly. This is going to be a 10,000 gold lead. This Baron push. There is 0 wave clear on VYS's team. Absolutely 0. Zeri does not have Runon's Hurricane yet. Kane W is not going to do anything to these Baron minions. Team XAY, they might actually wait and get the Hextech Dragon and then shove bottom plus mid simultaneously. Looks like Zayu is recalling. Wouldn't be surprised to just see him actually finish Morello at this point just to get that M-Pen. Looks like Drew 2, he's trying to just run them around the map. He's just trying to buy time. That's all he's trying to do. Oh, Umbral Trespass! There's no stopwatch. Okay, he's just trying to buy time. That's all he's trying to do. It's just guerrilla warfare. He's just trying to run the duration of the Baron. And he's trying to make it so that his teammates can actually take out Baron waves or like minions in other lanes that would be used for Baron pushes. And this is obviously like one of the ways to attack Baron without being able to confront the enemy team. Yeah, if the enemy team has Baron and you can't actually fight them, you can't resist them head on, then one of the best things that you can do is try to run them around the map. Try to play cat and mouse and take out all the minion waves. And, well, it looks like it might be over. Double inhibitor going to be going down. Team XAY pushing into the base. I mean, Banshee's Veil even coming in on Heimerdinger. I actually really like that. And look at how safe they're playing. They're backing off. They're just going to reset. They want to take no chances. This is match point. They're going to back off. They're going to regroup. And now all you do is you regroup. You get your blue. You go top lane. You push top. And you let the supers crash in. From mid lane and bot. Kayn trying his best to run away. But just not going to be enough. Drutut can't do anything. Zeri trying to clear the wave. Down in bottom. Braum. Ults. Not going to be able to do anything. Silas trying to clear the wave in mid lane. Zeri trying to keep the super minions in bottom at bay. But Team XAY is approaching. I mean, this is just going to be it, right? I mean, the third inhibitor going to finally go down. 7v5 is finally enabled. And now with the double supers that are going to be coming every single wave with a no wave clear comp, I mean, it's all but over. There's no way to hang on. Well, hold on. They almost actually got Gragas. Nice stopwatch. Wysick just goes down right away to the Misfortune ultimate. Robertus almost goes down as well as Drutut gets double killed. And oh my lord, they are not long for this world as Kha'Zix takes out another turret. Double kill for Kha'Zix. Braum goes down as well. Shut down for the Zeri, but it does not matter. There's 3 remaining members. Stand alive. Heimerdinger. Really, I mean, I would feel like Zayu gets the MVP of the series because it was really his mid lane counter picks and mid lane just freedom that was granting his team so much freedom and pressure. It was so much. Oh, jeez. Oh. Jeez. Oh, so much. Oh, jeez. Oh, rough. Very, very, very rough for Team Drutut. Very, very, very sad. Very sad ending for Team Drutut. Also, again, I mean, it seems like, you know, Drutut did die early on again, and the dynamic of the matchup. Leku, again, on another neutralizing champion, and Drutut is always playing these carry champs. So when he falls behind this early on, it's very difficult for him to recover, because when you play these matchups, you really can't afford to make mistakes. And, you know, it's almost like funny, or it's almost like ironic, right? When people used to listen to the clips of me and Drutut last year, when we used to say, like, playing ranged top laners is actually harder than playing tanks and bruisers and enchanters and, like, these champions in top lane. And in competitive, it really is the case. Now, obviously, in this last game, he's playing a melee, right? He's playing Kayn. But I think, like, the concept still remains the same. He's playing a fragile champion that can't afford to really make an error. And I think that it's very akin to, like, a ranged top laner. And now, he played Zeri in one of the games. And he didn't die on the Zeri. But I think the concept still remains true, in that if you play fragile champions and you play against neutralizing champions and you fall behind once, there's nothing that you can do. And all ranged top laners, no matter how you want to think of it, they are fragile. Every single one of them are fragile. But they come with a lot of lane power. Now, the two champions that Drew fell behind today on, which was the Olaf and the Kayn. The Olaf is not fragile at all. The Kayn definitely is. But the Olaf, definitely, he made a very large misplay. The Kayn, I mean, also, yes, he makes a very large misplay. But with the Olaf, it's much more egregious. With the Kayn, I would argue that it's probably less so. But I think that in competitive, you can also really see that skill differences in solo queue. It's a different kind of game just in general, right? When everyone is on the same page, when people are aware of different things, when people aren't having to be afraid or worried about certain things with like jungle pathings or like all this other type of stuff that can go on inside of the laning phase and yada 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 yada, right? So all of this stuff is like really important. And one of the things that was very impressive to me is I've never heard anything about Zio. Apparently he's retired. He's a retired player who has never played in LEC. He only ever played in what, ERL? I can't even tell. Is this even ERL? And he was a jungler. So he was a is this correct? He was a jungle main. Now he's a mid laner? Is that like, I don't... This is so weird. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But it's wait, it's so confusing, no? Wait, there's no way. Really? USI. Wait, I don't understand. He's a formal jungle. Wait, he's a former jungle player. Wait, what? He's a formal jungle player that plays mid lane, and he's beating actual mid laners, but not even like actually, like, he's not just beating them. He's like, wow, this is so weird. Wait, he's also Diamond 1? What? What is going on here? Wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that's so surprising. Okay. Interesting. Okay. What happened, Joe? When's next series? The hell?